Good evening, everybody, and welcome to Paranormal Question of the Day, Monday edition. We have announcements going on tonight, but we'll get that right after the short intro.
Hey everyone, and welcome to Paranormal Question of the Day. We do live podcasts with live guests, live paranormal investigations as well. We do product reviews, so sit back, enjoy the channel, get popcorn, get a soda, and I'll see you soon.
And we are back. So I'm hoping everybody's having a good Monday. I know it's been a while since I've been doing the Paranormal Question of the Day stuff, but I gotta take a break every once in a while. So here we are. We're in the middle of a goddamn snowstorm. So I hate snow. Bring me summer, please. Other than that, like I said, I hope everybody's having a good day. We're going to have a few announcements today. And, I'm happy to be back on live. There's going to be more live feeds. The Paranormal Question Day is going to be coming back. We are going to be back on April 29th with Frank Bello. So that will be fun to start out with. There's Mr. Nico. How you doing, Mr. Nico? Welcome. We got Frank Bello, and they're intuitives and Reiki masters, and healers. So that will be fun to talk with him, and understand their practice and stuff like that. So look for that on April 29th. We'll be going at 8 o'clock p.m. Central Standard Time. Give me a second here. These stupid pop-ups drive me nuts. All right. So that'll be August 29th. And then we'll have Bobby J. Galo. Hope I said that right, Bobby. If you're listening, I'm sorry. Please correct me. We'll be having him on. Not sure on a date on that, but I believe it'll be the very next show because he's asked to be on. So we'll get him on. We're going to get a whole host of different people on in this new season. We're going to be talking to a guy that I met at a paranormal conference in Oshkosh here that he talks about aliens and has been abducted by aliens and stuff like that. So that's going to be interesting. We're going to get into some cryptid talk. So that's going to be a lot of fun. Psychic mediums, we're going to get them on here too, and some from the area as well. I'm going to try and get Rick Wade on, so that will be fun. So if you know some of these people I'm talking about, be excited. I'm going to try and get more people down the road as it is. I think what I'm going to try to do something different is I'm going to do twice a month instead of every Monday. I think it gets a little hectic sometimes when you try to get people on. Sometimes their schedules just don't work. So, right. Hey, how you doing there? There, Mark Joe shows. How you doing? Threw me off there. Anyway, so look forward to that, and Taryn to be on every once in a while when she can. So Mondays are a little tough for her, but when she can, she'll come on. So good to hear. Welcome to the program. So expect Taryn to be on, and when she can. And that's kind of about the show a little bit. Like I said, about 2 times a month. I'm going to cut it back a little bit just because I think there's other shows out there that need to be seen as well. And on the BB3 TV network, and then on the Paranormal Brew, You definitely got to see some of those shows as well. And then you could catch me on kind of a new YouTube channel. MGS Paranormal is not gone. I just want to make that clear. It's just in the background for now, and until I decide to pull it back out, which who knows? Maybe I won't, but we'll see. But yeah, I have joined Phantasm Paranormal, as you can see by the hat and by the logo down underneath my name. And yeah, these people are awesome. I mean, they're fun to investigate with. You can just have a great time with these people. So if you have not checked it out yet, you can meet the team. You can meet us at the Washoe County Historical Museum in Watone, Wisconsin. And you can meet us in a whole different part of areas, too, of Wisconsin. They also do tours at the Sheboygan Asylum and Glen Beulah School, I believe they do it as well. If I'm wrong, please correct me. But yeah, we just clicked. It was just one of those things that in the fall of last year, I was going through a transition with the team, and I had a few people had to go, and some people were medically not able to do it anymore. But I just and then I was by myself, and I'm like, hey, wouldn't it be cool if I join up with another team and oh, okay, that's awesome. Another Wisconsin right here in the crowd. So, but yeah, I thought, well, at some point in time, I'm going to have to get hooked up with another team because it is hard, believe it or not, to run a team. And it's just easier to work with others and stuff. So, hey, there's Ann. All right. So, Ann has corrected, verified what I just mentioned. So, but yeah, so they do tours, and it'll be interesting to get into Glen Beulah School. I have not been there yet. I've been to Sheboygan, so that's a very interesting asylum if you have not been there yet. So, and then, like I said, mentioned before, the Washoe County Historical Museum. Yeah, so it's going to be a lot of fun. We have a few more outlets for you to, if you're fans, okay. Oh, okay. Very cool. Very cool. I know Tom. Know him very well. And yeah, we got a Phantasm Instagram page, so you can go there and follow us there. We also have a TikTok page under Phantasm Paranormal, which Ann takes care of the Phantasm TikTok page. And then Mike Welter, he does the Facebook page for Phantasm Paranormal, so look that up. Aaron Welter is his brother, which has started the group. So eventually I will have Ann, Mike, and Aaron on to talk about Phantasm and stuff like that. And then I take care of the YouTube channel for Phantasm Paranormal, so you can find that under youtube.com/@Phantasm Paranormal WIS. So catch that. We'll do a lot of lives on the YouTube page. We'll do lives on the Facebook page as well. So look forward to a lot of that stuff. It's like I said, it's a lot of fun. We do a lot of different things. A lot of things that you don't really see on paranormal investigations, really. Especially, how often do you see someone using a fog machine? Using lasers with it. It's just different kind of things, like Tesla coils and stuff like that. So there's there's a lot of different things to look forward to in these videos that we make and go live on. So you could be part of the adventure in our investigations. So, so with that, like I said, I just wanted to speak about this. And so for those of you that are a little confused, like why you're not seeing the MGS stuff, this is why. So for now, it's on the back burner, and it'll be there for a while until, it may not even come back. Because I think this group that I'm part of right now is a group that works and fits with me. And, I just think it's hard to find people that really mesh well. And this is a group that meshes very, very well. So that's just, it's one of those things you gotta be thankful for when you're doing this kind of stuff. So, hey, Jamie Lynn, how you doing? So, but, yeah, so I'm very thankful for that. And, and it's kind of funny because I didn't realize that they're part of Wisconsin until I met them. And then, all of a sudden now there's more people that I have noticed, and that, Paranormal Paradox, they're from Wisconsin, they're in Oshkosh, with a lot of us from, Phantasm are in Oshkosh as well. Yeah, and that's just it. I mean, sometimes things don't work out for others, and it's hard. It really is hard to run a group and make everything all work, and the timing and the locations and money. These investigations aren't cheap by any means, and when you get a good group of people, it makes it a lot easier. Oh, Bray Road, yeah. Okay. I want to get out there. Bray Road, I think, is very cool. Very nice. Very nice. Oh, I'll have you shoot up to the museum and do an investigation at the museum. And speaking of the museum, so I want to touch up on that a little bit. And you brought that up. Help me break that up. I almost forgot about it. Yeah, absolutely. Definitely can do August. Hey, Amy. Hey, Kat. So the museum is going through a little bit of a change. So the month of April, we are finishing up on. Yes. Right, exactly. And so the change is, hey Ruth, how you doing? Welcome. The change is that overnights are going away. So the month of April, we have a few dates that I have listed already that are available on the page, on my Facebook page and stuff like that, to do overnights. Very cool. Very cool. And times are 6 to 2 a.m. For regular 8-hour investigations, and overnights are 6 until 8, 9 a.m. in the morning. But like I said, those are going away as effective May 1st. We are just kind of going through a transition, and okay, I just got good verification here. So like I said, overnights are going away just because it's hard on us. It's hard on the crew that we have. Eventually at some point in time it will come back, but like I said, we gotta work some things out, but as of right now, we just, as effective May 1st, we just cannot do it anymore. Also, we're gonna be cutting it down to 2 weekends a month for paranormal teams to come in and investigate. So, that's okay, because there's a lot of locations out there. There's a lot of teams that want to go do stuff and go to a lot of other locations. So that gives us time to explore newer venues and stuff like that. So, and the thing is, so you can contact me under Darren Buss on Messenger, and then we can talk about specific details and stuff like that. So just follow me there and leave a message, and I'll get right back to you right away, because that's where I answer the most. Instead of email, I go to Messenger most of the time. Now, with that being said, I am changing the hours as they go for effective May 1st. Instead of starting at 6 o'clock, we're going to be starting at 5 o'clock and go until 2 a.m. as well. So I'm actually adding an hour, and the price will not change. So for those of you who knows what the 8-hour investigations are, and for the cost, there is no additional cost. I'm just giving you an extra hour just for accommodating the no more overnights. So just to let you know on that. And like I said, it just frees up a lot of us to go and venture in other locations. There are some stuff that are going on in the background that are looking positive. So look for announcements for that sometime down the year, once I get verification and authorization to say so, and then I can start speaking on that stuff. But other than that, like I said, tonight is just more of announcements of just saying, hey, the Paranormal Question Day is coming back April 29th with Frank Bello, and we're going to be talking about his stuff. And and then follow the Phantasm Fan Club on Facebook page. You can follow us on the Instagram and the TikToks and the YouTube page, which, like I said, the YouTube page is www.youtube.com/@Phantasm Paranormal WIS, all one word. And it'll take you right to the YouTube page. So, other than that, and like I said, MGS is right now is on the burner. We are with Phantasm Paranormal. And to meet the group and the team, just come out to the Washoe County Historical Museum and Glen Beulah School and the Sheboygan Asylum. So they do tours at those locations as well. So other than that, does anybody have any questions for me before we sign off? And yeah, floor is open. So whatever you want to talk about, we could talk about for a little while. I had to get back on live. It's been too long. This is where I fit, But, yeah, so definitely follow our pages. Follow our lives. Get to see what we get to do, what we love to do. Oh, Felix doing well, sitting at the museum. Thought about bringing her home. Ooh. Oh, that's awesome, Amy. You have to tell me something about that, because I want to get there. When am I going to grow my beard back out? I don't know, Monico. I don't know. You miss her. Yeah. Well, I mean, when you come up to the museum, if you want to take her back home with you, you can, Kat. I mean, That's up to you. She's doing well. She's being treated well. She's sitting in a chair. That's awesome, Amy. Glad you guys are doing that. I don't know, Nico. I'm already looking old as it is. I mean, if I grow that sucker out, it's gonna be I'm gonna look like ZZ Top that died over 10 times fold. So I don't know if you want to see that. I know. I miss being live. Just had a lot of things in the fire that I had to take care of, and get life under control a little bit. Sometimes life gets out of control, and there's nothing you can do about it but just take a break. And the paranormal is staying with me. I will never ever get tired of it. Because there's too much stuff to learn. How can you get tired of it when there's so much stuff to learn and so much stuff to do and so many locations to go? Thank you, Amy. I appreciate that. Yeah, I mean, that's who I am. This is the road. This is the road I need to be on. This is where I flourish at. I love doing tours and meeting new people and meeting new teams, and that's what it's about, learning different techniques. I mean, who knows, you might just meet your next teammate that might join your team. Just never know how well things can click and really shine, and how different people can bring different things to a team and just make magic. I mean, that's just what it is. It's magic. So hey, William. Yeah, I do. Sometimes you do need a break from it. It happens. Yeah, I hear you there. Bucket list? Yeah. I mean, I would love to do, cryptids and check that all out. And I like going to state parks because I think some of the state parks are pretty well haunted around here. Absolutely. And, the history of locations is mind-boggling, because when you look at the history of location, immediately my brain goes to trigger objects. It goes to whatever works in that location. Yeah, absolutely. Grand Park, yeah. That's what I, Seven Bridges. Okay. Interesting. That's what I think about when I look up locations and start looking at the history and start looking at different things like, what could be a good trigger object for this spot? What would be a good, what would be a good, thing to bring that's unique. I love being unique, because when you keep doing the same thing over and over, doesn't it get kind of boring? So it's always good to be unique, and it's what I'd like. Whether it's laying on an embalming table and doing an experiment, holding gadgets while you're laying there, catching on video, see what happens. Go to Broadhead Manor. That's a good spot for that. He's got a cool thing. Yeah, always testing new stuff. The Tesla coils, the Jacob's ladders, the you name it. I mean, it's just could be the simplest things. You could be at a location or at a house, for that matter, and somebody was a big time coffee drinker. Well, maybe make yourself a coffee cup REM pod and see what happens. That's just one of those things that I think about. It's not every day you think about stuff like that, but you gotta think outside the box. And I think that is when that happens. It's a great experiment. So But other than that, give me a second here. I got another sticking pop-up. I hate these damn pop-ups. I for some reason I got notifications on my computer, so when they go off, it flashes right on the side. I'm like, dang it, I gotta take care of that. So maybe another day I'll take care of that. Chicken soup rib pot. That's funny. That's funny. I never thought about that. But, yeah, so those are my thoughts on the paranormal stuff. Like I said, I like meeting new people, and we'll get some new people on here that I think, you see a lot of, in 20 years from now as well be, yes, you're dead on. And I got something coming yet. I got actually a couple things coming. One on Friday and one probably before our next investigation on the 13th. But, those are kind of similar things, but I'd like to try something different. The Tracer is just kind of not cutting it for me right now, but... So, Edinburgh Manor, we are heading back there September 20th and 21st. I will be there with the Minnesota, or Midwest Spirit Seekers, sorry. I'll be with them, and Phantasm will be with me. For what I understand, it might be double booked. I don't know. Cat can say something about that. But from what I understand, it's double booked, and I think there's a female group that's going to be part of it too. I don't know for sure, so I really can't elaborate too much on that. So I have to talk to Dave Lavalle and figure out what's going on with that. So, but that is in September. Let's see. There's an investigation the 5th, the 6th, the 12th, the 13th. Yeah, I'm going to be at the museum a lot. So when I can get in, I'll get into investigations and stuff. But I have my priorities with the museum, so I have to take care of that because that is my job. So other than that, I kind of want to get back to Granger House because I just feel I didn't get a whole lot at the Granger House last time. It's kind of quiet, so I want to get back there and have the team experience that because they have not been there yet. So, Horridge House, Oskaloosa Hospital. I want to get there too. Kat, if you are in chat yet, have you heard back about that hospital? I know we did touch on that a little bit. But, yeah, that's kind of some of the things. Definitely want to get them to Malvern Manor. They've been to Villisca, but they have not been to Malvern. So I love to get them out to Malvern. The Squirrel Cage. Yeah, there's a lot of cool places. It's just a few places I've mentioned, but the states are huge. So there's lots of stuff all over the place. I believe Anne and Megan are heading to Ashmore Estates to join up with Traveler's Moon. I think at the end of this month, I believe, the 25th, 24th. Could be wrong. I've been to Malvern. I've been to Malvern once already. The team hasn't been there yet, though. So I need to get back to Malvern because I want to give Josh Hurd some shit, but you know me. But 20th, all right. So they'll be at Ashmore Estates, so that will be cool. can't wait to hear what they all caught in that time frame, and especially with Traveler's Moon, it's a lot of fun too. So, but other than that, and anything you want to say or add while you're in chat? Eventually, I'm gonna get her on. Yeah, it's hard to get a hold of Josh. I'm not gonna take his doll either. He could keep his doll. But other than that, waiting to see if Anne's got anything else she wants to add. And don't mind me, I have a cold. So, all right. Okay, we have a lot of great events. Yes, she's going to some Paracons this year as well. So, yes, teaching opportunities. Absolutely. So, when announcements come available, I'll relay them here on live. I'll go live with some of the announcements and stuff that she would like me to announce, if she was okay with that. And then, yeah, I just, like I said, follow us on Facebook, follow us on Instagram, follow us on TikTok. I don't think we have a Twitter or X, or whatever you want to call it nowadays, but I don't follow that anyway. And then the YouTube page, like I mentioned before. So you can catch all those links on the Facebook page, on the Phantasm Paranormal group page. And yeah. So, other than that, I thank you all for joining me tonight. Like I said, it's a quick little live, but I had to get some things out there. That people are not aware of what's going on, and I just wanted to bring it to light and why the change. And plus I wanted to see you find people in the chat. That's just how I roll. It's nice to see you all in chat. So definitely have to collab with Paranormal Exposures at some point. Nico could give me some of that beard to put on top of my head so I can have hair on my head. No, just kidding. just kidding. But other than that, I thank you all for joining me tonight. And I will see you very soon. And I might have a new startup. Who knows? I got some stuff I got to work on for the show. Sometimes the intro gets a little boring, so I need to start working on a new intro. And yeah, get some guests going. So other than that, I bid you all adieu. And that's funny. So I bid you all adieu and have a great rest of your week. And stay out of the snow. It fucking sucks. So come on, summer. Get here soon. All right. So long, everybody, and have a good rest of your week.